So, hey guys, welcome to this session where we are going to talk about mood disorder. So, what is mood disorder? See, mood disorder is a mental health problem that primarily affects a person's emotional state. In this, what happens is an individual experiences swings in the emotional state that are much more extreme and prolonged than of an average person. See, everyone goes through ups and downs, but bipolar disorder is different. Bipolar disorder comes under mood disorder. So, today we are here to discuss about bipolar disorder. I'm Ambidextrous Anmol, a psychology student, and I have a guest today with me who is Dr. Alok Kumar, the bipolar man.
Hello guys, I'm Dr. Alok. I'm a dentist and I'm a bipolar. I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder type 2. Uh, So Anmol is one of my friend. We met on Botel app and we are here to discuss about bipolar disorder, my experience. And one more thing guys, we are not here to advise you anything else because we are not in the state of advising. I'm a dentist and he's still a student.
Yeah. So, guys, there's a disclaimer that the whole session is just for education purpose. Okay, it is not intended to diagnose anyone with anything. It is just for educational purpose.
Yeah.
So now let's start with the definition of bipolar disorder. Okay, so bipolar disorder is a mood disorder in which individuals experience very wide swings in mood from deep depression to wild elation. And elation here means a state of heightened joy, exaggerated optimism, and restless excitement. That is the reason why bipolar disorder is called emotional roller coaster.
Yes, truly defined, Anmol. Yes, it's really emotional roller coaster. From one way to another way, ups and downs comes and goes. But sometimes you are very anxious, sometimes you are very depressed. And one more thing, guys, I want to say is that we, like in our life, day-to-day life, everyone goes through depression and anxiety. But that doesn't mean that you are bipolar or you have any mental health problem. That can be normal. But if you think so, if the symptom matches with your thing, if the symptoms you can find in your body, then you can visit doctor, and then if he or she advise, then only you can take medicine. Otherwise, don't try to take medicine by yourself because it may cause damage to your kidney and liver.
Exactly. It can have a side effect very badly. So if you see something, please go for professional help.
Yeah, just go to for professional help. Otherwise, don't take anything by yourself. That's I'm repeating again and again because I've seen people taking medication by themselves and diagnosing themselves that they are have suffering from some this or that, but it's not like that. So better go to a doctor or psychiatrist or psychologist. Yes.
Like you are not right now that much talented or skilled in diagnosing yourself. So better to take a professional help for a better treatment.
Yeah. Unless and until you are not professional, you should not. Because look, I'm a doctor, but I'm dentist. So I have no idea on that subject. So I can't say that what I'm going through. That's why I have to visit doctor. So that's why I'm saying you people also that you should visit doctor.
Cool. So let's talk about the bipolar types.
Yeah.
So there are three basic types of bipolar disorder: bipolar 1, bipolar 2, and cyclothymic disorder.
Yes. And in this, I am suffering from bipolar type 2.
Exactly. So right now we are not going to discuss or define them very in detail. It would come in the further episodes or further podcasts. So now let's move further to symptoms. So symptoms are like manic episodes are there, depressive episodes are there, mixed episodes are there. hypomanic episodes, and with other symptoms. Like these kind of symptoms are there.
Yes, Anmol, there are a lot of symptoms. I want to explain a bit my views. Okay, so first of all, manic. Manic phases can be defining are in two types. Are of two types. Look, now you can see that if the way I'm speaking, it defines that I'm in manic phase or hypomanic phase. Okay, so hypomanic and manic phases are comes into manic. Okay, and then there is depressive phase. Then that means the person is in depression. So there are three types of depression: mild, moderate, and highly depressed. Or you can say what you say that. Okay, so their depression is like that. Okay,
Yeah.
highly depressed, or okay, mild, moderate, or highly depressed. These are three types of depression and anxiety. Then you have higher anxiety disease. That is what do you say? What?
Like there is a mix.
Manic phase. Yeah, that's manic phase. And one more thing I want to add.
Yeah.
Like I'm in manic phase currently. Then like before I was in mixed phase because sometimes I was feeling so low, depressed, and was there. And currently I'm in hypomanic phase as I'm bipolar type 2. Type 1 have manic phase and depressive phase, mild depression, and type 2 is hypomanic and
depressed.
Highly depressed phase. Okay, I will not go into that, but in later episodes will explain you people what is type 1, type 2, type 3. Okay, so let's go further.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the causes. What causes bipolar? So in psychology, we define these things by three major factors like biological, psychological, psychosocial. So let's discuss what are they. First, biological, that is through genes. Okay, so bipolar disorder is often seen running in families. Researchers say that it is heritable and people with certain genes are more likely to develop bipolar disorder than others. But at the same point of time, researchers also say that genes are not the only factor because there was a study conducted on identical twins, and identical twins are those twins who share the same genetic makeup. Okay, they both have the same genes, same genetic thing. Okay, so when it was studied on them, it was found that if one person from those twins, if one gets bipolar, if one develops bipolar, then it is not compulsory that the next person, the next twin should also have bipolar. It is not at all a necessary or compulsory thing. That person may have, may not have. So this told that genes are not the only factors involved here.
Exactly, Anmol, you are right. Genes is not the only factor. It may or may not run from your family because I haven't seen anyone in my family having bipolar. So that's a different case scenario.
Now let's talk about the second cause, which is psychological. So what happens in this is here a person develops some mental illness or mental disorder because of that person's own psyche. And the third is psychosocial. Now in this, the environment plays a very important role in which environment the person has grown up.
Yes, Anmol. Environment, actually, you have seen if the person is under, if the person, it depends on the parents or the guardians who are treating how they treat their kids. So exactly, and there is a fact that small fact I want to add is that it's the bipolar disorder happens between end of teenage and it at early age of youngster. Like between young, when you are teen and young, it happens between them.
Exactly, like it starts from late teenage and it can be there at early adulthood.
I'm so sorry, my voice is a bit shaky because I'm anxious currently, so you can understand. I guess. So
Cool. So now I will ask Dr. Alok, then when you got diagnosed and like when it happened with you, like when you were bipolar, like when all
uh,
came to you or happened.
so actually, Anmol, I want to share a small story of
Mhm.
mine.
Sure.
Uh, when I was in like third year of my college, 2016. So at that time, I was like, I I was like there. I was so depressed due to some personal reason, and sometimes I tried once. I tried to commit suicide the first time. That was the first time when tried to commit suicide. I took the gun and duct tape and put all over my face and covered of my face. That from after that I was unable to breathe, and I suddenly my thought came into my mind that if I died, my flatmate will be like they have to go to jail or something like that. So that's why I opened that tape, and after that I thought that I should visit a doctor. Then I went to visit a psychiatrist. Then after that, he had diagnosed me like after several tests. He had blood tests. I have gone through EEG and talk therapies and this and that. There are several tests with which have gone through. In that, after that, a few sessions, like not in a single session, after few sessions, he has said me that I am bipolar. From there, he gave me medicine and was under therapies, speech therapy, psychotherapy, and this and that. So I was starting the treatment like that.
So what happened was that when Dr. Alok Kumar was in his college, when he was in his college life, what happened that because of few things he was very depressed and he tried to kill himself by wrapping the duct tape around his face, which which was making unable him to breathe. But all of a sudden, few thoughts just came and he saved himself from that. And from that event, he started looking for a professional help.
Yeah. And actually, I have tried 4 times uh, whole in my whole life till now to commit suicide, and I failed somehow. But that's a good thing, I guess.
Of course, it
Because
is good. So basically, like suicide risk is very, very high when we are talking about bipolar. In bipolar, it is very high. And according to DSM-5, the lifetime risk of suicide in an individual who is suffering with bipolar disorder is estimated to be at least 15 times that of the general population. It's
yes,
really
you are
very
right, Anmo. Yeah, you are very right. Uh, it's very high, more than anything, like highest rate. Bipolar have highest, but please, guys, don't take it another way. In another way, because we are not encouraging anybody to commit suicide. Please don't try, never try to commit suicide. Suicide is not an option, because if you die, there are a lot of people who die along with you.
exactly.
So never try to commit suicide. We are here to explain you few things, and there are always help available in whichever country you live. Just Google it, the national helpline suicide number. You will get the number, then you can consult them. They will help you out. It's a free toll-free number in whole world. So please, guys, just call. Don't worry. Please don't commit suicide.
Exactly. Like suicide is not should not be an option. It is a
Yes,
permanent solution for temporary problem. So you
yes,
should never do that. And as Dr. Alok said that yeah, suicide helpline numbers are there. You can just Google them. They will give you, and you can just try to talk with them. They will help you. And professional help is always there.
yes. Professional help is always there. Doctors are always there. parents are always there. Just try to.
You need to ask
You
for
have
help.
to be.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You need to ask for
you
help.
have to be yourself. Like, Anmol, you have to be for yourself also, no?
Exactly.
Like, yes, that's
Your
why
life
I
matters.
want. Yeah,
Your life matters the most.
yeah. Everyone's like your life matters the most for yourself, for your family. You're not living just for yourself. Just look at your surroundings. There are near and dear ones all over, all around yourself. And if you feel depressed, then just try to watch some comedy serials and series, watch movies, go to people's house, go to relatives' house, talk to your friends, do stuff, play games. You have a penalty of options to do for that, and all everything is available. Just you have to go through. Just you have to ask, and don't be shy. Don't be depressed. I know it feels very hard. Even I'm suffering. Sometimes it's very hard for me to express my feelings, but I do. I try my best. I sometimes I get so depressed that I try my best to do whatever I can do.
So the point is that professional help is there. There's always help. You need to ask for that and never feel alone. Never ever feel alone. There are people. So just ask for help.
Yes.
So
Okay,
now
guys.
let's, yeah.
Yeah. What you were saying, Anmol?
So now let's talk about the diagnosis part, like what happens in diagnosis, how it is diagnosed, bipolar, how bipolar get diagnosed.
Yes. Sure.
So basically, there is no just a single thing to diagnose. Like there is no just blood, what we can say, blood test cannot uh, diagnose bipolar. Just ECG, electronic encephalogram cannot uh,
Yes.
diagnose bipolar. There are many things which need to be done. Like Dr. Alok has gone through many things. So Dr. Alok,
Yeah. Sure. I want to explain that. Like I've gone through EEG, blood tests, and all those tests. They are physiological tests and blood tests. So talk therapies and this and that. I've told you before also that it's not like that it will be like in diagnosed in a single session. It may take 3-4 sessions to be diagnosed or more to be diagnosed because it's very hard to diagnose bipolar disorder. There are a lot of mixed symptoms with some
exactly.
other mental disorders.
Most of the time, it is diagnosed like severe clinical depression and other.
Yeah. Clinical depression. They are like people hard. Like one thing is more I want to say is that when people are depressed, then they when go to doctor.
Exactly.
Like when they are hypomanic or manic, then no one go to
Because
visit
it
a
seems
doctor.
normal to them.
Yeah,
It's
it
very
feels
normal to the
so.
person who is going through that. But when it comes to depressive phase, then people are like a bit conscious.
Yeah, exactly. When you are hypomanic or manic, you are so energetic. You don't feel sick. You feel high. You feel that you have the power to do all the stuff you can do. You become so great in everything. You can play instrument and you can do whatever you want. You can learn everything so fast. But
Exactly.
when you are in
In that time period, you are a superhuman. You
exactly.
you are doing many things, and you
At,
don't.
yeah, and even at a single time, you can do a lot of stuff at a time. Even
Exactly.
now, today, with like my, it's like sometimes there are, it's like some small times up. It comes in intervals. No?
Hmm.
Like manic phase is for some time, then there is normal phase, and then there is depression phase. So now I'm currently in manic phase. Before it, I was in the mid phase. Sometimes I was like feeling like, sometimes I was depressed, sometimes I was super excited. So From
Exactly.
my voice, you can only from my voice you can exaggerate that. Yeah, I'm so what do you say? Manic. I'm manic. I am anxious currently.
Yeah.
Like
See, mood disorders are defined according to a particular types of mood episodes and their patterns over the time. So there you will always see some sort of pattern. Just like Dr.
yeah,
Alok said that he was in mixed phase, then right now he is in manic phase. So like there are episodes and they have a pattern.
yes, they have pattern in all those moods have mood swings and this and that, but everything is different. So treatment, proper treatment is necessary. Proper diagnosis is necessary. Please visit doctor. That's why we are repeating
Exactly. Like please
that you
visit
should visit.
doctor.
You should ask a
Very
doctor. You should
important.
visit doctor.
Please
And if
seek
you are,
for professional help.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to say.
Now let's
Okay,
talk about treatment, right?
yes,
So like when we are talking about treatment, like till now there is no such perfect treatment for bipolar disorder yet. There are mix of things which just goes. Like there are many things like medicines are there, therapies are there, but yet there is no cure of bipolar disorder.
yes. Bipolar, unfortunately, it's not curable, but not to be sad because it can be treated and you can do a lot better than you think. There are a lot of people in this world, famous people also, who have done so well in their life, after being bipolar. So one of them is Honey Singh in India. He is a singer, a rapper. So he is bipolar. If you are Indian, you should know that Honey Singh is bipolar. And there are a lot of Hollywood stars also. They are bipolar, and they have done so well in their life. So bipolar is not something that you should cry over or regret. It's not by yourself. Emotions are they always there. Some people express truly, some hide it. But I want to express something, guys, that mental health is not taboo. If you are suffering from some mental health, it's fine. Everyone is like that. But some people hide it, some people show it. So never be shy of what you are. Be proud of what are you, who you are, and what you are. So don't put down yourself. No? Be
Exactly.
brave. Be brave. Fight for
First,
yourself.
first of all, you need to accept that you are suffering from some sort of mental problem.
Yes,
This is the first
and
step.
yes, and your parents also. Your
Exactly.
parents need to understand that my child is suffering from something. Because if
In,
they
in India,
won't,
there is a taboo. So
exactly.
that's the
India,
problem.
we are guys, we are Indians. I don't know from where you people are listening. So if you are listening from any part of the world, that's I'm saying that India or any country, mental health is always a taboo. They think people are crazy, but they are not. Believe me, I'm not crazy. People are normal. That's something we can't do. We have not done anything for in our brain to be crazy. Like I am. It's not my choice to be a bipolar. It happens. So don't treat or mistreat. Don't mistreat any person who are mentally who are mentally ill or who
Exactly.
are like this. Uh, so it's like that. I have seen people and I have gone through a lot of stuff. I've seen people have told me a lot of things, but fine.
See, the thing is that it is not an individual's choice. It just happens. And
Yeah,
you need to accept it and you need to survive it. And you can live. And you can take help and you would have a better life.
Yes.
Hope is always there, and help also.
Yes. Never lose hope, guys. And you might think we are giving lecture, but no. These are some of our real emotions, because even Anmol, in his college, he goes through a lot of patients, and even in my life, I have gone through a lot of people who are suffering from different type of diseases, and I've seen myself also and others also. So that's we want to say you at the end that please, guys, please try the best to go to good doctors, because sometimes uh, things might go bad, na, Anmol? But
Exactly.
you should never miss, you should never lose your hope. And it's good if you don't have any disease, but if you have, it's not bad at all. Bipolar disorder sometimes help you to do some unusual work. I have written so many poems just because of that. So when I'm in my full way, like when I'm in manic phase, I write so much good. I write a lot of poems, stories, and those are very good poems. Believe me, people have told me, yeah, I really did it so good. So it helped me also in that way. There, maybe there are downs, but there are ups also. So look for the good things. There are always bad comes. There is bad in everything, but there is good in everything also. So look for it. Try your best to live your life fullest, because every day you're different. Huh?
Yep.
Almost anything you want to address people,
See,
audience.
we were talking about treatment. So
Yeah.
medicines are there, and we will talk about medicines later, not in this
Yeah,
episode.
exactly. Medicine is go into deep. It will be a long topic.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll talk about medicines and in further episodes. And there's psychotherapy. So, Dr. Alok, tell me your
Yes,
experience about the psychotherapy, how it went, and what were your experiences? It helped you?
psychotherapy was good at first. Actually, it was good. Okay, so I went in Kanpur also, in Patna also. So in Patna, it was going good, but later it was something happened, because like there are look there are a lot of confidential things
Yeah,
which a patient is his doctor. Okay, so from there you can learn something. So I told the doctor that these are the things. So the doctor told my parents, which I don't never asked her to do, but she did. That doesn't mean that everyone is bad. I didn't stop my treatment. I went to another doctor. So the thing is, if somebody did wrong, it doesn't mean that everybody is wrong. Right? Medical professionals are always there. Maybe it slipped from her mouth, or I don't know why she said, but
yeah,
it happened, and I left her
exactly.
because I left her like my trust was no, so I can't trust her anymore. No?
Yeah.
So that, but it doesn't means I can't trust any other doctor. I was looking for help, and I went in that way. I went to another doctor.
The
So
point here is that you should not, if you have any kind of bad experience, you should not stop. You should
yes,
go go further, and
yes,
you should go to another doctor if you have bad experience, or if the treatment is not working, then just change the doctor, just change the help. Okay, go to some another professional person for the help, but don't ever stop the treatment, because
yes, guys.
that can make the things more worse.
Never stop the treatment. Even if your doctor is not good, just go further. You can find someone else, but never leave the treatment. Please continue medicine without asking the doctor, never change medicine or never leave your medicine, never buy medicine without consulting a doctor, and never think of committing suicide. We are not, and again, I'm saying this, we are not promoting anything, and we are not here to diagnose you with anything. We are just here to educate and nothing more. And over to you, Anmol.
So, and yeah, one point I should add that when we are talking about treatment and when a person is taking treatment, that person should not depend on just medicines. You should go for other things also, like psychotherapy is there and other stuff.
Yes, yeah, like meditation, and you should do some work to divert your mind. Do meditation, do gardening, play games, not in mobile. I'm asking, but real
some
life
physical,
games.
some physical
Yes,
activities.
yes, physical activities, running, this and that, rope, rope climbing, this and that. So do those things. So that's the thing.
Yeah,
Okay, I think
yeah, we should
it's
end the session
wrap up.
here.
Yeah, it's long. We did good.
It's good. It is informative.
Okay, guys. Thank you Anmol for calling me
Yeah,
and asking me.
it
Hope
was my
we
pleasure
will.
that you came
Yeah,
and it all happened.
yeah. And just give last time disclaimers to everybody
Yeah,
because that's important.
disclaimer is that we the whole
So,
session is for education purpose only. We are not here to diagnose anyone with anything. It is not at all intended to diagnose anyone with anything. It was just for education purpose. Okay. So if you think that you have something or you are having some sort of problem, then please visit professional help. Please take professional help. So that's it
oh,
for this episode. Let's
yeah.
wrap up.
Thank you Anmol. Bye bye.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for watching. Learning with a smile and sharing with a smile, and see you soon in upcoming episodes of this bipolar disorder with Dr. Alok Kumar, the bipolar man.